Capacitors. Capacitors, another name it is, what is it? Condenser. Another name of this capacitor it is called as, what is it? Condenser. So capacitor nothing but charge storage device, right? This charge storage device. Like, what is it? Water is stored in water tank. Just we are comparing with this, what is it? Water tank. So like water stored in water tank. Just comparison. So it is, what is it? Charge storage device. So actually the capacitor capacity is based on which terms? Generally water tank capacity is depending upon the size of the tank. So similar way, what is it here? The capacitor capacity it is also depends upon this, what is it? Size of the capacitor plate. So this is, what is it? Main important term. Generally water tank capacity depends on size tank actually. Okay. So similarly, what is it? Capacitor capacity is also depends upon size of the capacitor plate. Capacitor plates. Okay. So this is, what is that? Main term. Okay. So capacitor capacity, how we can measure? The capacitor capacity that is C, it is indicated with letter C. That is C is equal to the charge accumulation on the plate by the potential difference applied across the plate. This is charge accumulation or charge given to plate divided by potential difference applied across the plate. So this is called, what is it? Capacitor capacity. General formula for capacitor capacity. So charge is measured in, what is it? Coulombs. Then here potential is measured in volts. Okay. So it is equal to 1 coulomb for 1 volt, that is equal to 1 farad. Okay, so this is 1 coulomb for 1 volt value is equal to 1 farad. So if least capacity, large capacity we can measure in farads, least capacity we can measure in microfarads, millifarads. Next first one, millifarad is equal to, so 10 power of minus 3 farad. Next one, microfarad, very least capacity, microfarad is equal to 10 power minus 6 farads. Okay, so this is 1 millifarad, this is 1 microfarad. Next 1 picofarad, it is equal to picofarad 10 power of minus 12 farad. Very least capacity we can measure in picofarads. Large capacity we can measure with farad. Very least capacity we can measure in picofarads. So this is capacitor capacity statement. So parallel plate capacitor capacity we can capacity parallel plate capacitor capacity. So generally symbolical representation of this capacitor symbol is indicated with two parallel lines and what is that, side lines. So this is capacitor, a capacity C. This is symbolical representation in the circuit, capacitor capacity. Here parallel plate capacitor capacity value, how we can measure. Let we can consider what is that, one positively charged plate. So this is one positively charged plate. This is positive charged plate. Then this plate it is kept nearer to the neutral plate. So this is neutral plate. Neutral plate. Neutral plate means it contains what is that, both positive, both equal positive and negative charges. Both equal positive and negative charges are there inside them. So whenever this positive plate is kept nearer to them, then what happens? Negative charge is induced on inner side. That means this positive charge will be pulls the negative charge in inner side. Positive repulse. So that's why positive charge will be reside on outside of the surface. That is, positive charge is induced on outer surface. Why? Because plus repel. So positive charge induced outside and negative charge will be induced inner side. Initially neutral, that means positive negative charge they are mingling, right? So due to this keeping, then charges are divided. Next, what is that? Whenever this positive charged plate, it is here, this is negative charge, it is induced inner, and positive charge it is induced on outer surface. Whenever this outer surface of the plate it is connected to the ground, so this is ground. Then what is that? Earth is what is that? Huge reservoir of electricity. This is earth, huge reservoir of electricity. Its potential is zero. Potential value is zero. Means whenever positive charge will be goes into the plate, into this ground, then what happens here? The same amount of negative charges will be goes reside onto this what is that, plate. This is plate 1, plate 2. So whenever outer surface of the plate it is connected to the ground, then positive charge will be goes inside the ground. So similar amount of negative charges will be what is that, redistribute onto this what is that, plate. So then positive plate it become as positively charged plate, first plate. Second plate it completely become as what is that, negatively charged plate. This is separated by a distance b and area of cross section is A. So electric field developed between the plate is what is that, E. So this is called parallel plate capacitor. Parallel plate capacitor. It is become as parallel plate capacitor. Now we are going to find out this parallel plate capacitor capacity. How will you measure the parallel plate capacitor capacity? So C is equal to, this is parallel plate capacitor capacity According to our capacitor capacity formula, C is equal to Q by V. Q is nothing but charge accumulation on the plate, and V is nothing but potential difference across the plate. This is equation number 1. And Q charge constant, V potential difference between the plates, that we are going to measure potential difference between plates. So that is V is equal to from relation ED. So E is nothing but electrical field developed between the plates. Intensity of electric field. So create between the plates, that is E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught. Okay, so sigma is nothing but surface charge density. Why? Because capacitor plates are behaves like an infinity charged sheet. So surface charge density is sigma, that is Q by A into epsilon naught, where sigma is Q by A, charge by area. Then charge. This is intensity, equation number 3. Equation 3 we can substitute in equation, what is that? 1. Equation 2 first. Equation 3 we can put in this equation 2. Therefore V is equal to 2. Instead of E we can substitute Q by A epsilon naught into D. This is for equation 4. Substitute in this equation 1. Then we will get final equation, that is C is equal to what is that? Capacitor capacity, that is Q by V. V is nothing but Q by A epsilon naught into D. Q it cancel. Epsilon naught A divided by D, where epsilon naught is equal to permittivity of free space. This value, you know that 8.85 into 10 power of minus 12 coulomb square for Newton meter square. So this is permittivity of this, what is that? Free space. This is capacitor capacity formula. C is equal to epsilon naught A divided by D. Capacitor capacity, it is depends upon the area of cross section of the plate, and it is also depends upon the distance between the plates. So capacitor capacity is proportional to the area and inversely proportional to the, what is it, distance between the plates. Okay. So between the plates in uniformly, but here at this edges also electric field is locating. Okay, this is called fringing. Next, so problem number 19 in exercise 2 page 143. So for a dipole, charge is Q is equal to 2 into 10 power of minus 6 coulomb. This is dipole. That means positive and negative charges separated by a fixed distance in a space is called dipole. Then charges given either sides equal magnitude, that is 2 into 10 power minus 6. Distance between the two charges, here D, you can take, then 0.01 meter, and electric field, that is E is equal to 5 into 10 power of 5 Newton per coulomb, and maximum torque experienced by the dipole in the field. Now V is equal to PE, what is that? Sine theta. Whenever dipole is what is that perpendicular to this electrical field, then it experiences maximum torque theta 90. So sine of 90 that is equal to 1 will be cos maximum torque cos t. Then E into E, E is nothing but Q into D into E. Q is equal to 2 into 10 power of minus 6, the distance between the plates 10 power of minus 2 meter. Next E electric field 5 into 10 power of 5, that is 5 to 10, 10 power of what is it minus 8 into 10 power of 5, that is 5 plus 1 6, 10 power of minus 2, that is equal to 0.01 Newton meter torque. Next, consider two concentric conducting spheres. So this is first sphere, second sphere. Inner sphere is what is that? Solid, charge uniformly distributed over it, that is plus 7q charge. Next, two concentric spheres means same center. The inner sphere is solid and outer sphere is what is that? Hollow. This is hollow. Next, they are having what is that? Charges. Inner sphere having what is that? Charge, that is plus 2q is given, and outer sphere having charge minus of 7q. Next, then the charge on the outer surface of the outer surface and inner surface of the outer sphere. What is the charge on the outer surface of the charge on outer surface of inner sphere, charge on outer surface of outer sphere. Asking question, what is the charge on this? What is it? Here, outer surface of the outer sphere. Actually this is solid sphere, charge is plus 2q. This sphere will be what is it? Attract this negative charge inside this plate, that is minus 2q. Then the charge on this what is it? In outer surface of this inner sphere, that is first one, that is equal to 2, that is minus of 2q. charge on outer surface of inner is equal to 2 minus of 2q. This minus 2q charge, it is what is it? Pulls plus 2q on outer side. So therefore plus 2q minus 2q cancel. Then next charge on this outer surface is equal to the, that means the charge on outer surface of outer sphere, outer, that is equal to here plus 2q minus of 7q, that is equal to 2. What you are getting here? Minus of 5q. Okay.